Hey, 2X, how you doing? Just pin that. There we go. Oh, I can't actually read the chat like that. Hold on. Hi, Father. I'm good. Just have a headache. That's all. I can't read the chat when it's while it was like that, so I'm gonna have to have it so I can see the chat. You're good though. Good to hear it, buddy. Good to hear it. Oh dear. It's 1:15 in the morning. I need to get ready for bed. You had breakfast for dinner. Go to bed, Al. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't sleep right now, buddy. We got 2 likes and 2 people in the chat. I'll do what I did a minute ago until someone else speaks. Oh, wait a minute. Why not? Uh, why not what, Mel? Can't sleep? Just a lot going on, I suppose. There you go. You can all see the Chucky t-shirt again. Do 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 do. I did have. When I was holding it with this arm, you could see my tattoo. Ooh, chin. You could see my tattoo when I was holding it with this hand. So I'm holding it in a different way. Turn the camera on a minute. I can't see 2X comments. Oh, hi 2X. Mel. You get excited to see Mel now, don't you, 2X? Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, man. I have 6 tattoos. I'll probably show them at some point. Oh, you saw my boots. Yeah, I'll probably show them at some point. Shut up, Al. She's my friend. She's your friend, 2X. Nice. Oh, I'm just saying. I don't know. I didn't say anything to X. I just said you get excited to see her. So, and you said she's your friend. So that's fine, isn't it? You know. Well, you can't see him, Mel. I don't know. He says he's your friend, so I don't know. Can't have hidden you anything. Can't a friend get happy to see a friend? Of course you can. Of course you can be happy to see a friend. Yeah, I'm live again, Ukraine, buddy. It does that, Mel. Need to come off and come back sometime and redo all messages. Yeah, it's good over. Oh, good vibes. Sharon's my best. Got all messages. Sharon's my one and only. Nice. Nice. Come on, there should be 3 likes. Why is there only 2? Who hasn't liked? Ukraine, that is no, let me try, because when I was in Sharon's I could see 2X, but here I'm banned, lol. I show 3. It shows 3 now, Mel, yeah. It was showing 2. Some people just need a little reminder. to like the stream. 4 people watching apparently. Oh, you're showing 4 likes? I'm only showing 3 likes and 4 people watching. Ukraine liked. I know 2x did. Well, not. It's 4. Fair enough. Well, I'm only seeing 3. I'm seeing 4 people watching. You were third like Ukraine. I know 2x was definitely first. Because this time he came in, he liked, and then he said the 18 plus comment for me to pin. 3 people watching. I'm only seeing 3 likes, but it's fine. Four people watching again. Oh, it's probably Mel going out and then coming back in because she can't see 2x. Nice one, 2x. Yeah, COD was fun tonight. It was just that last match got to me. Pissed me off a bit, so I turned it off. Out and back, still not working properly. Yeah, likes went down to 3, then back to 4. Weird. Now I'm seeing 4 likes and 3 people watching. Now I'm seeing 2 people watching. Now there's 5. I'm convinced YouTube is on 1. Well, I'm seeing 4 likes and 2 people watching. That's YouTube. Fair enough. Fair enough. 5 likes, 2 watches. Yeah, I'm seeing 4 likes and 2 people watching. Yadira says that I'll always see 1 less like for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think she's ever given me a sort of reason behind it, but she has said that I'll always see 1 less like. Pretty frustrating, but it is what it is. I want my online homie to go live so I can ask him to go live to X. He won't answer, he's been busy. Or as he puts it, he's busier mother effer. Well, that's a funny question to have. Mel went out and came back in, apparently, because she said hi. Hi, Mel. Trying to make this app work, just my messages. Yeah, I did. Anyone want to know Mel's last name? It's Odie. Mel Odie. Melody. Do you get it? Mel Odie. Oh dear. I'm a comedian. I'm a proper funny guy. Melody. Oh, that was funnier to me than it should have been. Gardner? Mel Gardner? Melody Gardner? What are you on about, Ukraine? You're sleepy, I guess. Oh, it was a guess. Oh, I was just trying to crack a joke. I am sleepy, but I can't sleep right now. Too much going on for me. Just a lot on my mind. But I'm not getting into it. There are people I can talk to when I need to. Ukraine, that's when Mel hasn't paid for her grass to be cut. It's Mel Odie Gardner some money. Mel Odie Gardner some money. Get it? It's like a Jamaican person. Mel Odie Gardner some money. Oh, I need to sleep. The more I think about it, the funnier it gets as well. Oh. Melted. No. Oh dear. I have some jokes, but they're racist, so I won't because it's raw here on YouTube. Ukraine, you have the first letter right. Oh dear, you're definitely sleepy. It's banana lips. Don't remind me of banana lips. Ah, goodness gracious. You got that right too, X. Oh, damn. Mel Odegaard has some money. Oh, stop. Banana lips. Mel Odegaard has some banana lips. No, I have a headache and I'm still laughing. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, gosh. Whew. That was funnier than it needed to be. Only one person watching, apparently. You're crying, 2x. Oh, my days, that was funny. Mel's here. Grace. Melody Grace. Melody Grace is a good name. Because I was laughing so much, Joel. Fair enough, man. Oh, that was good. That was good. I can't help it. That was funny. Right. I'm gonna get ready for bed anyway. Good name for a boat. Speedo. Speedo? That's the name of a boat in GTA. Was you saying grace to the question, Ukraine or Squirt? I can make you do that if you want, Mel. What? Sorry, ignore me. I'm being an idiot. Splash. Why is it too far? How is it too far? 2x. That's what she said when she choked on it. Or wave runner. Uh huh. It just is. Mel Gibson is a great name. Are we getting a vote? Who's we, Mel? Whoa. Mel is a great actor. Mel Gibson is a great name. Who's we now? Are we getting a boat? Who's we? Mel Gibson. Oh, you and Mel Gibson are getting a boat. Okay. Fair enough. That's what she said. Who wears short shorts? Nah, my shorts aren't that short. Where's everyone gone? Mel Gibson was painted as crazy but spoke truth all along. Also, Boaty McBoatface. Oh, I was waiting for the Boaty McBoatface comments. Where's everyone else gone? Ukraine, Mel, 2X, anyone still there? Pop in for a piss, back in a sec. Well, I was talking to you, Mel, but you seem to ignore me, so. You said, are we getting a boat? I said, who's we? Not to me. Yeah, I said to you, who's we? You said, we're getting a boat. Are we getting a boat? And I said, who's we? And then you never answered, and I asked who was here. I was just saying because you wanted boat names. Oh, okay. Call it boat. Floaty Jim. Floaty Jim. I'm tired, I don't know. Yeah, same. Whatever. Float your boat. Mm-hmm. The Black Pearl. That's from Pirates of the Caribbean, right? My cousin used to like that. She was into all sorts of skeleton piratey stuff. Queen Anne's Revenge. Yeah, I think the Black Pearl is Pirates of the Caribbean. Queen Anne's Revenge. I've no idea what that's for. That's Blackbeard's ship. Oh, okay. I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean, but obviously not. The Black Pearl is. Oh, right. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I thought it was. What type of boat? Uh, I don't know. That was a YouTube generated question, so I'm going to say any type of boat. A boat of your choosing. What would you name your boat if you had a boat of any type? HMS Prince Andrew. It would only be in service for 17 years. And then it would have to retire with disgrace. It only has a crew of 17, can only travel at a speed of 17 knots. Oh. Runs on baby oil. Oh, too far, too far. Oh no, that was Diddy, weren't it? My bad. It runs on sweat. Diddy on the port bell. Oh dear. I'd make you walk the plank, but it's a bit slippery. Who have we got in the chat? Who's in the chat apart from Biblical 420? We've got 2 people watching apparently. Oh, we've got 3 people now. Boats are just reverse baths. That's true. What's a submarine then? Oh, now apparently there's no one watching. Submersible sausage. Submersible sausage. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm back in a sec, everyone. If there's anyone even watching it. It says there's no one watching. Anyone in the chat? No. No, no one watching. Hey, David, yeah, I can't sleep, buddy. There was no one in the chat a minute ago. You got in just in time, mate, because I was about to end it. You're surprised? I'm always up this late, buddy. Most nights I'm up this late. Especially when there's a lot on my mind, you know. But who gives a shit? I don't. Okay, well, I'll stay up with you then. Insomniacs. Yep. Yeah. I'm always up this late. Should see it when I'm gaming. I stay up until about 3 a.m. This is probably the first time you do it. I do. You gotta resolve it, but you know that anyway. Yeah, well. No one wants to listen, so. I end up pushing people away. Who cares? It is what it is, innit? I'm done with it all. I'm just gonna look after myself from now on, that's it. I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna look after me. I'm going back to how I was before, that's it. Talk away, push everyone away, it's a defense mechanism. Yeah. I end up pushing the wrong people away. I knew what you meant, mate. I knew what you meant. I did say it, because I knew what you meant. Yeah, I pushed the wrong people away, but it is what it is. Everything's said, everything's done. Nothing you can do now, really. You know? blame myself because it's my fault, but that's it. There is no, you know, no point dwelling on things. You can't change what's happened. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm going back to how I was before now, that's it. It's going to be me. People can deal with it. If they don't like it, then I have to unsubscribe and stay off my channel, innit? Or they can be immature and report me, like it's happened twice. I have no one to help me at the moment, and I'm at my worst point, but no one's here to save me because I ruined it. You know what? Same, David. Same. The people I needed when I'm at my worst don't want to be there for me. I admit I pushed them away, but you know, if you really care or you really want something, you fight. And you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. That's my little motto. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, nothing I can do. Shit. Caught my mouth, sorry. I will never unsubscribe. Truth is truth, even if it hurts. That's the thing. Truth does hurt, mate. I know that the truth hurts. Sometimes I don't need the truth, though. I mean, I need the truth all the time. But what I mean is, sometimes you don't want the truth in the moment. Sometimes you just want someone to care. But, like I say, I'm the one that messed up. I'm the one that ruined things. I'm the one that pushed people away. And it is what it is. You know? Like I say, no point in dwelling on it, though. I mean, okay, I get a bit attitudey with people. I snap a little bit sometimes, and I apologise for that, but I'm always just me, you know? And just because I do a YouTube channel, I'm not going to change who I am, you know? What you see is what you get. I don't act differently. I don't pretend I'm something I'm not because I'm a human and I'm, you know, not a people pleaser anymore. I used to be, and I'm not anymore. So I do what I want to do, and I behave how I want to behave. My personality is me, so you know it's tough shit. Like I say, if people don't like it, I was going to say you, I don't mean you personally, but if people don't like it, like I say, they know how to unsubscribe, they know how to leave, you know? At the end of the day, what you see is what you get. Always will. Now we have to fight for ourselves, it's that much harder. Agreed. 100% agree. Things moving forward will be difficult, but, you know, you overcome things, don't you? I mean, I'm going to see things and it's going to be difficult, but, you know, I'll get over it at some point. We always do, don't we? I'm a low-life drug addict who takes overdoses to get attention, to get help, and haven't worked hard enough in my life to deserve it. I call it Emineming myself. Tell myself what I am, then deal with it. I think we all punish ourselves more than we really should, David, if I'm being honest. Especially when you've done wrong in the past and stuff. You kind of treat yourself like you're still, I don't know, like you're a bad person or something, I don't know. But, yeah. But like I say, things for myself are going to be difficult moving forward. I'm going to see things and whatever, and I'm going to be jealous, and I'm going to be whatever, but I'm going to deal with it, you know? I have to deal with it. I can't just dwell on it and stick in the past, you know? Is it about a girl who used to address? No, Dave. No, I'm just talking. I've lost a friend. I've lost a friend. People say they'll always be there for you, and then you have a hard patch of your life, and you realise who's just not there for you. If that makes sense. Jealous because people have much better lives than me. You know. When it comes to things, I don't deal with things how I wish I could. You're a gangster, Dave. Ukraine said something to me earlier, actually, about just being me and being, you know, I'm liked by. I can't remember what you said, Ukraine, but you said I'm liked by the people that matter or something like that, and to just be myself or something along those lines. I can't really remember, but Ukraine kind of lifted me up earlier. He asked me if I was okay, and I said, "Well, I'm just dealing with some stuff." Oh shit! More or less, yeah. It was something along those lines. I can't remember word for word, and I can't check because it's on my phone. You could tell for a week or so you've sounded off. Yeah, yeah. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I've told people this. I'm depressed. Can't help it. I have these patches where I get depressed, but my woman here cheated on me in service and still left with my brain to this day. Yeah, being cheated on is probably the worst kind of betrayal. I've been cheated on loads of times. I've always said to women, if you you know if you if you meet someone else, just do the decent thing and end it. You know, don't cheat on me. Just do the decent thing and end it. It's okay to be depressed. My favourite joke of all time is this. Can't say I'm in a position to meet new people either, so just work, work, work. Well, you did meet that one lady on the train, Ukraine. That rhymed and I didn't mean to. I'm glad I get to talk to you guys, but it's been a pleasant pastime in my free time. Yeah, that's nice to hear, Ukraine. Thank you. And I thank you for being a part of my channel, man. It means a lot. A man goes to a doctor and says I'm depressed, thinking the doctor will help him. The doctor says, "Yeah, you're supposed to be." That was her. Oh, I'm sorry, Ukraine. I thought your girlfriend was in the UK. My bad. I thought your girlfriend was English. I didn't know that the woman on the train was your girlfriend. I thought it was just some random Ukrainian woman. Ukraine, likewise, bud. Thank you for just chatting. Yeah, yeah. I think this is the thing. I do struggle with my mental health. This is why every single stream before I end it, no matter how long it takes, I try and thank everyone individually, and I always tell you all before you go, I appreciate you because I need people to talk to, and like having you guys and girls, you guys and girls, because there is women that come in, but you guys and girls are, you keep me occupied. You keep my brain ticking over. You keep me away from my thoughts. Even just watching me do the gameplay stream, you guys probably don't find that enjoyable. You guys probably find that boring as hell because I don't really talk much. You're just watching me play a game, and I don't really talk. I talk sometimes in the intermissions, but you guys probably find. But it's a distraction. Having you guys there, it feels like I've got people over, if that makes sense. You know, having guys watching the stream is almost like having friends over. It almost feels like I've got people sat on the sofa watching. Not that interested, to be honest, for better words, pursuing than I am. I never did YouTube lives, and one day a month ago I needed to talk, found your channel, and here I am. It's helping. Slowly, it's been good for me. It's been good for me too, David. I've enjoyed having you in here. I do genuinely apologise for taking the piss out of your jokes, but it's been great having you here. You've become one of my regulars. It's like Mel didn't know that I did live streaming. I mean, I didn't really do it regularly until this year, but so I'd done one or two live streams before. In fact, I've done three live streams before. Mel didn't even know community posts existed. So my first kind of regulars were Yadira, Jojo, Sophia, and Sharon. And then Ukraine become a part of the channel. Kat became a part of the channel. David became a part of the channel. Then Kevin and I've got like sort of I'll say 10 regulars, maybe 10 regulars, and then we've got the people that just pop in every now and again. Oh, Austin became a regular, but no, it's nice. Legit, no problem. Cheers, Ukraine, buddy. We don't mind your gaming, we just chat amongst ourselves, and exactly, it's like having mates on the couch. Yeah, it is. It's like having mates sat behind you. I sit on a chair, so my sofa's behind me, but it's like having mates sat behind you, and everyone's just messing around, and that kind of thing. I mean, I can take banter about you taking the piss out of my jokes. It's okay, trust me. It did bother me one time, but it's because I was not low, not because you were wrong. Regular group of guys chatting at a pub. It's nice to do. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And don't forget the women as well. We do have the women. We have Kat, we have Yadira, we have Mel, we have. I think that's it really for the regular women. We have Sharon comes in every now and again. But yeah, no. It is nice. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. My body will shut down at some point. I'll get to a point where I'll go, right, that's it, I'm closing the stream. But at the minute, I'm not there. I know I'm not. I'm going to keep yawning, I know that, but I'm not. I'm really not. My body is not ready to close down right now. It's better than sitting in the dark mulling about our thoughts, and yes, the women too. It's been cracking banter sometimes. Just the stream whenever you wish. I'm wide awake. It won't be yet, buddy. I'll let you know when I do. You might not get much warning, not much morning. You might not get much warning. It'll probably be 2 minutes before. I'll probably go, right, I'm closing the stream in a minute. But right now, I can tell you I'm not closing it. Wide awake, body's not going to shine right now, so. Don't see the point in closing the stream, because all that will happen is I'll close the stream and watch YouTube. That's all I'll do. I'll close it. I'll be like, good night, everyone. And then you'll probably see me posting stuff because I won't be asleep. I'll be watching YouTube and I'll see something that I can post. I'm getting recommended a lot of RAF Regiment stuff at the minute, which is quite nice. I love watching the stuff that I used to do. And I keep posting stuff like that. Hey, Adrian, how you doing, buddy? That's okay. I'm up till 6 a.m. and plenty of other lives. I just sit and watch and just chat to more people just to avoid being by myself. Well, me doing the streams like I do like this, it gets me watch hours. It gets me watch hours and all that good stuff helps. So I've set up my Patreon, managed to link my bank account to it, and I'm setting up a server on Discord. So if you want to join a Discord server, it will be a Patreon subscription. Trying to find out how much my Patreon costs, because at the minute I can't set my own prices up, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll speak to Mel at some point. She might be able to help. She's tech savvy. She might help me. I won't join Discord, but I hope you. No. I won't be leaving. I won't be leaving YouTube, David. No. I won't be leaving YouTube. The Discord, not the Discord. The Patreon's going to be linked to my YouTube. Anyone who wants to be part of the server on Discord will have to pay on. Will have to pay for a Patreon subscription to be part of the server. Same if people want to play games with me on the PlayStation, they'll have to subscribe to Patreon to be able to be invited to my PlayStation multiplayers. But definitely won't believe in YouTube. So don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that one bit. I'll be here. And people don't have to pay for a Patreon. It's not. I'm not going to make you pay to see everything on YouTube. Cool. YouTube has nice chat feature like we're doing right now. Sometimes when people have hundreds in the chat, there is no chat, just a million comments a second. Yeah, no, I get that. There will be some live streams will be members only. I'll be doing a Patreon, and people will get the link individually to join certain live streams. There will be special live streams, so I might be out in the city and I'll do a live stream, and that will be for the Patreon members. And then I'll do a live stream that everyone can be part of when I'm in the city, and the people who don't pay for Patreon will be able to see that one. I'm also going to try and get to local museum at some point. Yeah, local museum. Oh, you said only. You'll only pay if I do feet pics. You'll get feet pics, but I'll have my shoes and socks on. They're still feet pics. Kangaroo cat. Hey cat. Did you say local museum? Yeah, local museum. Yeah, I'll be going around the local museum. There's two museums actually. There's one that's free entry. They ask for a donation. Yeah, there's one that's free entry, but they ask for a small donation, and there's another one that you have to pay, and I'm not sure how much that one costs. The one that's free to enter, I might do as a YouTube live stream like this, where everyone can just see it, because I won't need to pay for that one, so it's not going to cost me a penny. The one, if people want to see the other one, where I have to pay to enter, don't know how much it is, but that one I won't do for free. That one would be a Patreon members, and the Patreon members would get to see it first. That wouldn't just be a YouTube stream. That would be Patreon members pay, and they get to see it first, and then I'd make it public so people can see it. But it'd be, but I know how to do that. I can either stream it on Patreon, or I can stream it on here, but make it where only people with the link can see the stream first, and then obviously that's when I'd make it public afterwards. So the people that are paying get to see it first, and then it goes for everyone else. I can't go to museums. My ADHD makes me touch stuff. Touch the Spitfire Merlin engine, a Rembrandt and Van Gogh portrait. Shh, don't tell anyone. Kangaroo cat is back in the house. David with a peace sign. That leaves me out. Leaves you out of what, cat? Oh, did I tell you I have a tattoo with a Spitfire? It's one of my favourite tattoos. No, you didn't tell me, David. Good to see you again, cat. You don't get left out of anything, cat. Me and cat don't pay, we are freeloaders. It doesn't mean you don't get to see any of it. All it means is people who pay for a Patreon subscription see it first. Because the subscriptions would pay for my entry into the museum. So why should everyone else get to see it at the same time? The Patreon members will be able to interact, and they'll be able to see it all first. And then, when the stream's ended, I'd upload it to YouTube or whatever, and it'd be made public then, and you can all see it. But the paying members would see it first. That's how it goes. That's what makes it fair. If you aren't paying, you have to wait to see it. The paying members, it's their perks. They get to see it first. They would be able to interact in real time while I'm there, and then you guys would get to watch it later on. You know, but you wouldn't get to interact because it would already be uploaded. I mean, you'd be able to comment, but you wouldn't be. You guys get it. 1 second, I need to get a drink. But yeah, I'm setting up the Discord. I'm setting up the everything. You two are freeloaders. On the back of your leg, a Spitfire covers my whole calf muscle. You loved Spitfires. Some of my fondest memories as a kid was making Airfix model Spitfires. I'll have to show you mine. I'm not sure if you've seen mine, have you, David? Give me a second, I'll show you. They are on my channel. I'm pretty sure they are. I even slept under a statue of a Spitfire in Salisbury to be near one when camping and walking a bit of the UK. Nice. Right, give me a sec. I'm going to show you these Spitfires. One that I made and one was pre-built. But let me show you. I'll have to put the light on. Give me a sec. Jesus, stepped on my phone charger, man. I have wanted to get a tattoo for decades, but I always chicken out. Right, here we go. So here's the pre-made one first, David. Cat, just wait, your brain will do the work. If you want it, you'll get it. So this one's pre-built. Oh shit, let me get rid of that message. You can all see now because the question's gone, right? It's got all sorts of details. That's not going to focus, is it? But it basically says... What does it say? Give me a sec. What does it say? Location for wingtip. Steadying trestle. That's what that says, that small writing. And then on the top of the wing it says... I can't read what it says on top of the wing. Oof. Wing outboard. I can't read the rest of it, but it's a Spitfire Mark V. It's a Spitfire Mark V with the cannons and everything, and underneath it's got a bomb. It won't focus because the light in here is terrible. And then this is the one that I made. Give me a sec. It doesn't yet have the decals on it. But it is the one that I made. Propellers turn and everything. This light is terrible in this room, man. Jesus. Hope you could see it. And then we've got a B25J Mitchell that I made. I made this when I was a teenager. I was like 16. It's got the wheels on it, David. The landing gear are there, look. I've done it as the landing gear are folded in as if it was flying. But yeah, wire for the antenna is a good idea. And then we got the B25J Mitchell. Like I say, I was like 16 or something when I made this. And the wing got cracked when it was in my mum's loft. This one's got decals on it. I wish this bloody thing would focus, man. Will it focus if I put my hand in the picture? No, it won't. The light in this room. But yeah. And then the cannons, well, machine guns. Here we've got the the left and right wings, guns, rear guns. The guns on the top have snapped off, unfortunately, on the top turret. And then I've put, there's a bomb in there. Not a fan of the Mitchells. The back wings are weird, but it's cool. You still have it. I can see it has five turrets. The back wings, that's similar to the Lancaster bomber. So you don't like the Lancaster bomber either? And over here we got the diorama with the ambulance. You like fighter planes more? Fair enough, buddy. Yeah, we got the ambulance, British gas Land Rover. We got the fire engine. We got Bob's Hot Dogs, the trailer, burger trailer, and the van. And they've all got UK license plates because they're all meant to be UK, obviously. We got the two Land Rover Defenders. One's obviously a police one. And then we got the ice cream van. They're all UK, so the steering wheels are on the right hand side. But look at the ice cream van. Little deadly ice cream van with the pictures on it. And the hospital's got all the correct signs on it. Main entrance, and then you got the A&E. I can't show you the sign, but it's got the accident and emergency sign, and then you got to the wards on it. What does the main entrance, pharmacy, and emergency on the little sign there? And this is all put together by me, by the way. That's glued on. That's card. Same with the little thingies. I do want to get some lights put inside these. Obviously got the fire station, fire and rescue. On the back of the fire station, it just says fire station with the little tower. Look at the little training tower. And then we got the sort of excavator and a tractor. These vehicles are all Oxford diecast. I'm not sure what this excavator is. I've even got it's a bit of gravel from outside. The groundsmen are meant to be working here. We got the cottage. Again, I put all these together. In fact, you can see some of the glue. It's set, obviously. These have been made for a long time. But these are they were made by me. You can even see there where I ripped some of the I had to move this because I glued it in the wrong place. But yeah, so these took ages to make. And then we've got the UPS lorry here. Coca-Cola van. Yeah, like I said, the British gas Land Rover. British gas Landy is cool. Yeah, it is, man. These need dusting. They've got a bit of dust on top, man. I don't really move them around, obviously, because I have no need to, but they're a bit dusty. I need to dust the top of this. You got the guy working the bike at the hospital. And then obviously we got stop signs. I mean, these aren't UK specific stop signs. That one isn't. But you got parking around the back of the around the back of the fire station for the firefighters. I need to get firefighters. I don't have any. You got parking for the hospital with the parking signs. I even painted in parking spaces. The RF base with the guard room, stop. Even did a FOD box. You even got a FOD box on there. Force protection. There's got a search and rescue. This you've mentioned. Even got the Coast Guard helicopter. No, I don't have a Coast Guard helicopter. If you look very closely, it says Navy, and it's even got the US Navy thing there. It pissed me off that this thing is quite cheap. It's quite a cheap model. In fact, it was another one that was in Mum's loft. It's broken. It's got no tail fins. It's meant to be a US Coast Guard helicopter. Now, I was fed up with it being all white and everything. So I painted the red on. I actually just painted the red on to make it a Coast Guard helicopter because, well, I hated the fact that it was just white. So I gave it a bit of pizzazz. We got the Lynx. We got the Chinook in the Gulf War Special Forces colours. It's a Royal Air Force Chinook. It does say Royal Air Force on it and have the roundel on it. Then I've made a... this is actually cardboard boxes. These ones aren't actually buildings that were bought. These ones are made of card, and these ones you glue together and everything are actually genuine buildings. These are just cardboard boxes. And so this was the end of a milkshake carton. This is the end of a milkshake carton. But I've done a runway. Got the runway on there. You got the oil Bowser, which again I made with the RF roundel on it. My own little camouflage paint job on it. But I made this. The same with the little tug. Gotta have it red and white. It's the UK. Exactly, David. Exactly. Love Chinook's crazy pilots, those guys. Yeah, they are. I love being in the Chinooks. But yeah, it's in the Gulf War Special Forces colour. Like I say, it's Royal Air Force. It says Royal Air Force on it with the colours. I even had to put this together, the refueling truck. And the jet, again, this is one that I made. The jet is another one that I made when I was a teenager. It was in Mum's loft. The itty bitty Royal Air Force Land Rover. Says Royal Air Force on it, if it'll focus. It's not going to focus, is it? But it says Royal Air Force, just above my thumb. I had to get the Royal Air Force Land Rover, just because I was Royal Air Force when I served, weren't I? So, then we got a couple of bombs and some cases there. The trolleys, sandbags. We've actually got genuine sandbags. Again, not going to focus. But yeah, we've got sandbags. And again, I painted everything onto this. Coffee table with extended legs. We've got the runway, the FOD box, the little road comes out onto the main road, you've got the stop there and everything. Now these signs, these are actually toys. These signs are actually toys, and they're white. But I painted them with silver paint to make them UK signs, like you'd have on the street. And using little railings and cones, I've kind of, made it a bit more secure. You got the roads with the white lines, the hospital, parking, in, out, for the hospital and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the trough. I even made a trough. That's part of a cardboard box, and I've just put blue paint in it. We got a trough with all the animals. We got cows. We got a horse. We got a cow being murdered by that fence that's fallen down. Didn't even realise. We got cows grazing. We got a horse that's gonna drink. There's a goat. The goat's fainted. I'm not picking the goat and the sheep up. They just keep falling over. There's a woman playing with her dog. There's a pig. We got the trees. You got the guy mowing the lawn. You got this guy's, I don't know what he's doing. He's leaning against a rock. A guy with a garden rake leaning against a ladder next to the house. Oh, but yeah. Oh, leaning over there is just giving me backache. But yeah, no. Oh, I even made. This is supposed to be a pavement, obviously, but I even did paint mud tracks going from the field. It's meant to be obviously the field with the cottage. From the field going onto the road, and even little mud tracks underneath the digger. You know, and mud for the pig to play in. And I just buy little bits for it every now and again when I go to the model shop. I'll look at things and I'll get new things. The last time I went, I got the last time I went, what did I get last time? I think I got the police car and the digger because I wanted to complete my emergency services. The first things I actually bought were the fire station, the hospital, and that was it pretty much. Other things I was gifted a few things. Other things I already had. Obviously, like I already said, I already had the Black Hawk helicopter. That was in Mum's loft. The fighter jet was in Mum's loft. And that was it. And then the hospital, fire station, the fire engine were the first things I bought. Then I was like, oh, I need an ambulance for the hospital because I didn't have an ambulance, so I bought the ambulance. I then bought the UPS truck. I bought the ice cream van, the Coca-Cola van, British Gas Land Rover, the tractor, stuff like that. And then to complete the emergency services, I was like, oh, now I need a police car because I didn't have one. Obviously, I had the ambulance and the fire engine, the hospital, and the fire station. I was like, yeah, now I need the police car, so I bought the police car. But now I need to extend it somehow because I need a police station. There's no police station. There's a hospital, fire, and the fire station, but no police station. And so now a police station is needed. But obviously, as you can see, there's nowhere to have it on the table. So I would need to extend it somehow. Yeah, more jets, definitely. Definitely more jets. More people as well. I need more people. I need the firefighters. Because, and maybe some doctors to stand outside the hospital as if they're on a smoke break or something. But I need firefighters, I need doctors and nurses. I need more jets. I need a police station. There's a lot of stuff still to go on it. I need to finish off painting it as well, don't I? Because all this end is done. All this end, the roads, pavements, everything's done. But this end, you've got the runway and nothing at that very far end. Just table. And then sort of underneath these boxes there's nothing. And over this end there's nothing. So I need to finish off painting the ground as well. Can't just leave it half done like that. Got to have first responders before anything else. You need more jets, but not the tornado. That thing is shit. American fighter jets are mental. Oh, no, 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 no. I want a tornado or a typhoon. I will get an I'll try and get an F-22 Raptor or an F-35 Lightning, but I definitely do want a British jet as well because the jet that's on there is an American jet. It's a Tiger something, which I'm sure is American. which is why I'm glad I've got the two British helicopters. We've got the Lynx that says Army on it, which is obviously British, and then we got the Chinook, which is RAF. Then we got the Black Hawk, which is actually supposed to be US, but I've done it in the um, I've done it in the search and rescue colours, as you've seen. And then we've got so I need a Harrier or a Typhoon or Tornado or something. Whatever I can get first, I'm getting. I'm not even going to be picky. I'm just going to get the first one I can get in the right size for the right price. I'm going to get the first one I see because I can't be picky with stuff like this. It's when it's available. It's when it's cheap enough. You know. What did I walk into? Who are we going to fight? Typhoon, yes. Tornado, no. Gotta have a Harrier jump jet, surely. Hi, Sharon. Me and Al just geeking out over planes. Lol, David. Okay, Void. I got excited. Thought we were gonna fight someone. I was just showing this off, Sharon. I don't know if you've seen it before, probably, but I was showing this off. My little world that I made. We're geeking out over the helicopters and planes. That's what we're doing. Showing off. They're all UK specific vehicles, but we got the little ice cream van. Got the UPS lorry. Coca-Cola van. We got the fire engine. British Gas Land Rover. We got the ambulance. Bob's Hot Dogs. We got police car. We got Land Rover Defender. We got the Chinook, Lynx, the Coast Guard, Black Hawk, the Royal Air Force Land Rover. Can't go anywhere without the Royal Air Force Land Rover. All that stuff. But yeah, it's cool, right? I'd have all war planes and no people. I do want to get a tank as well. I don't know what scale tank I'd need though. That's the problem. I'd need the tank to look realistic amongst all the other vehicles. I don't want to get a tank that's going to be smaller than stuff. That's the problem. To get the right size HGV was difficult because someone told me I needed to get a bigger scale. But I spoke to the bloke that works in the model shop, and he said no, you want the same size scale. But if you look at the fire engine besides the HGV, I'm not sure the scale's right. What do you think, David? That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, Kat, you want to talk about My Little Pony then? Hey, no hate on My Little Pony. Some of them were badass. The biggest scale tank is the only correct answer. I've played with My Little Pony. But yeah. Fire engine needs to be a bit bigger, but those lorries are massive. UPS lorries are massive. Yeah, that's what I said. The scale's a bit, but it is. I can't even remember the names of My Little Ponies. Fluttershy is one that I remember the name of. Don't know how, don't know why. Shush. David is a brony, yay. No, thanks, Sharon. I did it all by myself. Painted it all and all the things I've bought for it and stuff, so. But no, I do want to get a tank. I do want to get more planes. I want to get a Typhoon or something like that. Like I said, oops, got a jet, dawn's on, love hugs mushy stuff. I'm gonna be a salty bitch. Okay, see you later, Sharon. Thanks for being here. Sharon, they had crazy colours and mad hair. You could comb and plait. Oh dear, David. I remember the white one with the rainbow tattoo on its back part of the body. Have you heard of the red tails, David? We've got a couple of red tails, P51, P47, and another P51. But these two are the red tails, obviously. The Tuskegee Airmen. I loved learning about the red tails. I watched the DVD first, and then I got these. The box that these came in, they were individuals, but the box that these came in, it told you about the Tuskegee Airmen, which was cool. I loved learning about that. P51 Mustangs, hell yeah. 1 second, David. I'm trying to get something to show you. I'm not sure whether you've seen this. You may have done. It's on the channel, but not many people really comment on the community posts. But this is Melody bought me this for my birthday. I need to get round to making it at some point. This is Melody bought me this. The Iron Maiden Spitfire Mark II Aces High. It's not going to focus, is it? It's not going to focus. But it comes with 2 eddies as well that you have to build. One standing, one sitting. I think the one that's sitting might go in the might actually go in the Spitfire, because if you look there, it's on there. But this one's standing, so he might go next to it. But yeah, I need to get around to making it. Hopefully I'll do that soon. But yeah, we'll do that at some point. They were all aluminium, no paint or little paint. I think they were some of the first jet engines. Little paint for weight. I think you could see all the rivets and bodywork. Need to check my food, be right back. Hell yeah, Mark II, one of my favourites. That would give me a Mark II, a Mark... I can't remember what the one is that I made. We've got a Mark V, a Mark II, and something else. I can't remember. But when I get round to making that, it's going to be awesome. Mark II is one of your favourites? Nice. Yeah, that was a birthday present from Mel. With a pair of trousers, and I got donuts and lemon shortbread. But I've eaten the donuts and the lemon shortbread. I ate them before my birthday, actually. But then, yeah, trousers and the Spitfire. Were birthday presents from Mel. There is a picture of them all on my channel if you want to check them out at some point. Give me a sec, just trying to get the light off again and everything. Clambering into the chamber, as I call it. That's me climbing into bed, by the way. Clamber into the chamber. Ooh. See you in a minute, Cap. They went up to like Mark 14 or something crazy. The Spitfires or the P51s, lemon shortbread lush. I say the pick. You got boots as well. Yeah, the boots. I got a sweatshirt that says Air Force Veteran with a B-52 on it. That's from my mum and stepdad, as well as a pair of boots. My sister got me jelly beans, a big badge that says 30, a ribbon. I can't remember what they're called, but it says birthday. A rosette says birthday boy on it. And then I got cards off everyone, obviously. But yeah, they were a family, and then Mel got me the Spitfire trousers and donuts and stuff. Yeah, the boots that I was got, they are combat. It says combat style boots because they're not combat boots, but they're combat style boots. They're not steel toe capped or anything, but they're really nice. They're really comfy as well. They have the laces. They have a zip on the side, and they also have a Velcro bit that goes around as well. So they're really comfortable. I haven't worn the sweatshirt yet because it hasn't been sweatshirt weather. It's been really warm, hasn't it, recently? So there's been no need to wear a sweatshirt. I've tried it on. I've tried the sweatshirt on, obviously, but yeah, haven't had to wear it yet. The weather hasn't been cool enough. The Spitfires went up high numbers as they kept changing things and getting better at different parts of it. Double guns, radar, more space for fuel, etc. I think some had pods for fuel. Yeah, I believe they did. Where the bomb went could be changed for a fuel container. Yeah, that was the same on P. The P-47s had external fuel tanks as well, one on each wing. Modern jets have those as well. Quite funny that you can take bombs and stuff off modern jets and stick a couple of external fuel tanks on them to get them further. In fact, a good example of that is it the F-14? No, 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 no. Yeah, F-14. Yeah, the F-14. They have external fuel tanks that can be put on. The F-14 Tomcat. And I believe the F-15 Eagle as well. What's the plane that Owen Wilson flies in behind enemy lines? Because in that he drops the fuel tanks to confuse the rockets they're being chased by. They get SAM site pings them, and he drops the fuel tanks to try and get the rockets to piss off. Because they fought over the sea a lot in Japan, B-50s, and over the show. Oh, so to stop them from ditching in the sea, they added the fuel container. Yeah. Behind enemy lines, I hate so many inaccuracies, like the parachutes being red, white, and blue. They would be green, so to hide them. Yeah, I know. They probably just couldn't get hold of any cheap or something. I don't really know, to be fair. I don't really know the reasoning behind that. There's inaccuracies in a lot of war movies for many reasons. Not being able to get hold of period accurate weapons, not being able to get hold of the right kit. There's a lot of inaccuracies in movies. I'm one of them people you wouldn't want to watch a war movie with me. Especially not multiple times. Once I've seen it the first time, my mind's no longer occupied by, oh, this is a great movie. My mind is then picking up on everything that's wrong. From small details such as holsters, all the way up to things like helmets and, big items of kit that are wrong. Like M1 Grands, I can tell you with the M1 Grand, I can tell you which ones are post 1945 version and which ones are pre, you know, a World War Two, service rifle. You can tell ones that are post World War Two because they have a on the windage dial they have a an extra piece of metal to make it easier to turn the dial, and that's how you can tell if it's post World War Two. So if they're using those in a World War Two movie, it's not period accurate because that was added afterwards. I listened to a podcast about films and war movies and the logistics of how they get the kit. Some of the kit they genuinely borrow from the forces in the US and UK for a few, of course. Yeah. Oh, for a fee, not few. I thought you meant a few as in like a few grand or something. That's why I didn't correct it because I was like, oh, you just missed out grand or something. Um, a few made sense. Like I say, with a word missing, but it still made sense in my head. But yeah, what was I saying? Band of Brothers. Um, a lot of if you watch the special features, a lot of the jackets and stuff, reproductions. They reproduced a lot of the shirts. A lot are genuine, but they reproduced a load as well for obviously the extras. Um, a lot of the weapons for the extras in Band of Brothers are rubber weapons. So for long shots, they used a lot of rubber weapons. For shots where there's a lot of extras that don't need to be firing weapons, they used a lot of rubber weapons. Um, Such as there's a few 50 caliber machine guns that were rubber that they just put on the top of Sherman tanks when they didn't need to be used. And same with MG42s. They used a load of rubber MG42s that didn't actually need to be fired or were just in the background and stuff. Uh, yeah, stuff like that. David Schwimmer, Ross from Friends was in it and helped direct some of it. Yeah, I know he played Robert Sobel, who apparently was nothing like how he was portrayed in the movie. Apparently, according to you know actual sources and stuff, what you call it, the actual people that knew him. Apparently, Sobel was nothing like that, but they needed to portray him as a dickhead in the movie or something. Apparently, I don't know. I think David Schwimmer played him excellently. Whether he's meant to be portrayed like that or not, David Schwimmer, you know, played the character quite decently. Um, yeah. It's funny if you watch the credits at the end of each episode, Tom Hardy is credited as Thomas Hardy. Obviously, that'd be before he went by just Tom Hardy, because he's credited in Band of Brothers as Thomas Hardy. One of my favourite films is the one with David Niven, the one where he crashes and is judged in heaven. Can't remember the title. The Life and Death of. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Not Life and Death of Nigel Pressburger. Man, you should watch that. It's all about pilots. Oh, fair enough. I'll give it a watch at some point then. I liked Bridge of Spies in World War Two. It's a brilliant 60s, 70s film. Nice one. I like Kelly's Heroes. I like Bridge of Spies. Battle of the Bulge. David, if we're talking about historical inaccuracies, Battle of the Bulge. They used a lot of they used a lot of tanks from the 50s in that movie, and they painted German ensigns on American half tracks and stuff. It's such a shit. Like, it's a good movie, but oh my gosh, we're talking about inaccuracies. It's like they didn't even bother. They just stuck a load of German ensigns on. Yeah, you're right, David. Bridge of Spies. That one is Cold War. It's not World War Two. It's Cold War. It's about I can't remember his name now. That something Powers when he was shot down in the U-2 spy plane. Um, can't remember his name, but he was shot down in a U-2 spy plane over the Soviet Union, taken prisoner, and all that kind of stuff. It's a good watch. I'm not going to ruin it for you. That's all I'm going to say. But it's based on a true story, so that shouldn't be a spoiler alert. That should be, just it's based on a true story. So if you go and look it up, you pretty much ruin the story, ruin the movie for yourself anyway, because just read what actually happened in real life. Um, but yeah, no, Bridge of Spies, good movie. It's Tom Hanks and a lot of other well-known actors. With Today You Can Pause It and See the Inaccuracies. Yeah, David, yeah. The guy, yeah. I'm quite surprised they got him back alive, to be fair, but but yeah, no, going back to Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, it's full of. I don't even want to call them inaccuracies. Like I say, it's like they don't even want. It's like they didn't even try. They just stuck a load of German flags on a blooming on American half tracks, and they used Patton tanks. Man, the tanks from the 50s and 60s. What are you doing? They did a deal. That's how. Well, I know that, David, but I'm just saying. I'm surprised they didn't kill him. See you later, Adrian. Thanks for being here. Didn't know you were still here, mate. But thank you for being here, man. I appreciate that. Have a wonderful evening. Well, have a wonderful day. It's now 3:06 in the morning. On that note, I do need to get some sleep myself. Laziness. I think they didn't have the same way to get war equipment back then because it's so close to the war and not wanting us to see the gear they had. Hmm. I don't know. It was quite a while after the war, weren't it? If they were using Patton tanks, so that was 50s and 60s. That was close to sort of Vietnam. So I don't really know. Surely they still could have used Shermans and stuff. But it is what it is. I mean, some of the tanks in other movies haven't exactly been genuine tanks. Like in Band of Brothers, they were T-35s. No, T-34, sorry. With, German tank. I don't know what you'd call it. Not chassis, but, they were T-34s made to look like German tanks. But yeah. I need to get some sleep anyway, guys. Kat, you didn't tell us you were back. Or did you? Did I just miss it because I was too busy yapping? No, you didn't say you were back, Cat. It's not a problem. I'm just saying. Um, but um, what was I even? I don't know what I was saying anymore. Tiredness is well and truly setting. I don't even know what I was saying. Same, David. Same. We'll have to chat about it again later when I live stream. Great chat. Catch you later, Alan. Cat. I didn't announce my return. No, I know, Cat. I mean, it's not a problem. I'm not saying you have to tell us when you're back. I just remember you saying you'd be right back because you had to check on your food, and then you just said night to Adrian, but you didn't say you're back. But it's not a problem. It's none of my business when you're back and everything. I was just pointing it out that I didn't know whether you'd said it or not. Like, while I was talking. You're tired? Get your food and then go to sleep. That's what I'd be doing. But no, I love talking about military stuff as well, David. We'll try and chat about it later when I'm live. But thanks, Kat, David, Mel, Adrian, Ukraine. We had 2 new people come in as well. Oh, 2X was here. Sorry. Good night, 2X. Thanks for being here. Ukraine. There was that guy with 420 in his name was in. Biblical 420, thanks for being here. Sermaphil came in. That was a new person. I think that's everyone. I didn't think you guys would even notice. Of course I'd notice. I notice everyone. You guys are my regulars and everything. But yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. Catch you later on. Talk about it another time. Like I said, maybe later, David, when I'm live. I'll be live tonight because I know we're on Tuesday now. So maybe tonight's live stream, David. Depending on what I decide to do. But yeah, good night, everyone.